Say hello to my little friend. I have a feeling he doesn't like us being up here. Yeah? I need to press the translation button there. Alright, we're gonna leave you alone here. You have a good day, alright? Good morning, everybody. Spent last night at the Poplar Ridge Shelter area. Got in there right at dark, and I'm telling you, the days are definitely getting shorter up here. Especially considering that we're in a state of Maine alone. It gets a little darker earlier than some of the southern states, but yesterday didn't hit the trail till like 11 o'clock. Got 10.7 miles in. I gotta be honest, I was whipped at the end of the day. My food carry had a resupply box shipped in Rangeley, picked it up, had a few extra items in there. Just kind of trying to plan ahead for a few of the, or perhaps I should say lack of resupply points up through here. Resources a little bit fewer and further between, but got some extra food and I'm paying for it. Holy cow. Yesterday wiped me out. I couldn't wait to get in my tent and get some sleep last night. Currently ascending Lone Mountain. Fairly easy climb thus far. Now watch, right around the corner I have nothing but rock scrambles. That would be just my luck. So headed up Lone Mountain and on to Spaulding Mountain, which will be another 4,000 foot, or just over 4,000 feet. And then I'll just see where the day takes me. I would absolutely love to hit the 2,000 mile marker. Hopefully keep my feet dry here. Would love to hit the 2,000 mile mark today. I just really don't. I think I'm just going to come up a little short on that. It would require almost 17 miles. Of course, it can be done, but I'm taking in the sights, enjoying Maine. But I would really love to hit that 2,000 mile marker. I'm really looking forward to that. So pushing north, everybody. Gonna see what the day is gonna bring. Absolutely spectacular fall colors out here. I just am so lucky to be coming through Maine this time of year. And although it's been warming up a little bit, I've been very fortunate that I really haven't experienced a lot of bugs or the notorious black flies of Maine and mosquitoes as large as pterodactyls. Let's see what kind of views I can find to share with you along the way. Let's do this. Spaulding Mountain Lean-To, everyone, mile 1991.3. Okay, everybody, just spent about an hour, probably more, on top of Spaulding Mountain, trying to finish the upload of one of my episodes, waving my phone frantically at the cell phone gods, praying for the completion of another upload. And I'm sitting there, just had a bite to eat, and down the trail comes this big tall guy, full beard, about 6'4", stops and he goes, "Hey, Wild, how's it going?" And I said, "It's going all right." He goes, "You don't know who I am, do you?" And I said, "No." I said, "I'm sorry." I said, "What's your trail name?" He said, "Well, I didn't have a trail name before." He said, "But I have one now." He said, "But you know me as Carl." Oh my God. It was a fella that I'd done some section hikes with back in Pennsylvania. Some day hike stuff along with my buddy Salgi, and it was Carl. I couldn't believe it. And he had was telling me all about, I knew he was considering through hiking the AT, and he wasn't sure if he was going to go. He had some problems with his knees, and I'd seen him a little bit further down south, and he had told me that he had been out on a trail for a while. So it was sounding like he was working on his through hike attempt. Well, apparently he started at Harper's Ferry, ended up flipping up to Katahdin, and he's been heading southbound through Maine. So I think he said he has like 700 or 800 miles finished. Carl, man, that was great. It was great to see you. And when I'd hiked with him before, as I was getting to know him, he was just very, very quiet, shy, and backwards. And he showed up, he was like, "Hey, what's going on?" This and that. And we talked and talked, and I said, "You don't seem very quiet anymore." And he's, "Oh my goodness." He said, "Hiking out here has been the best thing for me." He said, was telling me about so many wonderful people that he met along the way. And Carl, man, hey, seriously, it was great to see you. And I'm looking forward to, when you come back through my area, like I told you, brother, you probably won't see this because you're hiking. But like I said, you start working your way south, and I got your back when you get into my area. We'll do some lunch or something. And then once you're finished with your journey, looking forward to getting out and maybe doing some other trails together. That'd be great. Best of luck to you, brother. And his trail name is Kronos. Apparently because when he would get up in the morning, everyone he was hiking with, he was like, "Let's go, it's this time or it's that time, or we have so much time to do this or that." And so they gave him the trail name Kronos. Pretty awesome. Salgi, what do you think about that, brother? Ran into Carl, aka Kronos, up here in Maine. How awesome. You know, it's so very humbling being out here on a daily basis, seeing all the hard work and effort that is put into maintaining this amazing trail. You know, all of our 31 trail clubs of today's age, but thinking back to when this trail was first built, and some of the areas are, still obviously exist. Some of the structures, some of the shelters still exist, a testament of the craftsmanship. Some of the stone staircases that I've shared in countless videos of mine, men and women came out and built these with simple hand tools or manually broke rock and moved enormous rocks around to build these staircases. It's just so amazing, so humbling to be out here and see the fruits of their labor. And what an honor it is to be out here hiking this trail. It's just, it's hard to describe. Hats off to our men and women that Today, come out here, cut down all the trees, maintain everything, rake all the water bars, maintain the shelters, the privies, everything. And I know many of you are watching this. Shout out to my home trail club, the Potomac Appalachian Trail Club. Yeah, I'm just so proud to be involved with them and be a member. And I'm still what I would consider a greenhorn. You know, I've only been out maybe a half a dozen times doing trail maintenance, but I was trying to do everything that I could to learn everything I could about the trail and give back myself. And I look forward to lending a hand when I get home. And I know a lot of those men and women are still out there doing it. Of course, 2020 has been a tough year. And there were some dark times early on when I decided to come back where there was tons and tons of blowdowns. But I haven't mentioned for the longest time, the trail's in great shape. And most of those men and women have come back, cautiously of course, and love this trail. Thank you all so very much. A view from mile 1994, everybody. An amazing view of Maine's fall colors. And sadly, right behind me, there are two awesome tent spots. How I would love to stop right here and have my supper and call it a night. Got to keep pushing forward a bit though. South branch of the Carabasset River, everyone. Very, very low flow. It's time to walk the plank again, everyone. Arr! Oh no. I'm not sure I'm liking this. Arr! Success is mine. Everybody getting things set up here at the Crocker Cirque Campsite, mile 1997.5. It's going to give me 14.1 miles for the day. I was hoping to get a few more miles in today, but it just didn't work out that way. The descent coming down off of Spaulding was a little trickier than I had anticipated, and I don't want to push over the Crockers because there's no water sources along the way and no documented camping or tenting. So I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here. And one of the sweetest things was when I was coming down off of Spaulding, I ran across the family coming towards me, husband and wife, and they had their two young sons and young daughters with them. And they kind of huddled together briefly when they saw me coming, and then they proceeded towards me, and I invited them to, I pulled off the side of the trail, invited them to go ahead and go by. And when they came by, the one little boy held out a little bag of candy for me that had Jolly Ranchers and Werther's Originals in, and it just absolutely made my day. It was so sweet. So calling it a night here, and going to get up and kick the Crockers out in the morning. Major milestone coming up, everybody. If anybody can guess, put it in the comments below. And I'm looking forward to sharing that with everybody tomorrow. And it may be cause for celebration, so we'll see how the day goes. Thank you so much for watching Wild on the Trail, everybody. Take care. Good night.